Hi, so today's topic is how to lose fat. So, going through that, it will be also about the muscle gain, but going straight to the topic, um, getting inspired by the two videos, I will put it in the description. Um, Caloric deficit. Yes, I know everybody talks about that, but this is one thing that give you fat loss for 100%, and you don't need to think about it. So you need to use some calculators. I use Fitato, Fitato, I believe. So it is in there. So going through that, you need to check your calories. You need to start when you're beginning with that with this topic of calculating calories. You need to calculate calories of absolutely everything and check on the back of the things that you buy, how many calories is in there. Actually, avoiding things that have additional sugar is very good for you because when something that you drink or eat have not additional sugar, you are probably on a good way to have less calories. But of course, it is not always. Um, Okay, so calculate the caloric deficit because when you will not calculate it, you will probably guess how many calories are you eating throughout the day, and while you are calculating in your head, you are probably off by 500 calories at least. So it is a lot. It is in some cases even growing bigger month by month. So I highly recommend you to calculate your calories. It is very nice to calculate it. I calculate mine. I lose 10 kilogram in 1 month. Then I change a bit my diet, so I will have not that rapid loss of fat because it is not recommended. But now for sure I can 100% tell you that I lose fat. For first, it probably was water. But now I think I've gained water back and lose fat because many persons say that that I lose some fat from my face and other places. So caloric deficit is number one thing that you want to change in your life. Only with that, in a month, I lost 10 calories. In a second month, I not lose it at all, but I changed my diet a bit. So, yeah, I lose then fat tissue for 100% instead of water in the first month. So, it's win from my side. I go down from 110, I believe, kilos. It is around 240 pounds, I believe, to 99.2 kilo today I've measured, and I have quite a big diner before measuring my weight, so I am very happy about it. So um, going through that, next thing that you wanna to apply in your life are balanced diet. You don't need to follow it at the beginning, but sooner you start, the more healthy you will be. Um, because when you eat good quality food, you of course gain a lot of vitamins, a lot of things that are good for your health, and also when you eat some vegetables. I know many people don't like that, but vegetables are fibers. Fibers have big volume. So if you are nervous eater, let's say, when you eat when you are stressed, like me, I am the person of that. I had when I see some kind of sugar around me, and it is not the paid one, so I am not in the shop. I am somewhere else. I will just take all of the sugar that I can find, so and eat it. So yeah, I'm stress eater, so I also advise you to look for my video that I have, I believe, yesterday about stress. It was something about stress. In the last videos, it was about something about stress. So you can reduce your stress if you have high stress lifestyle. Um, I've aimed to beat this lifestyle. It was hard for me because I very like to work, but I know that when I have more rest, I am more productive. So yeah. But going to the topic of the losing fat, the next thing, don't go extreme. If you wanna lose fat, you cannot you shouldn't go more than 500 kilocalorie deficit, because when you do that, you will probably release a lot of cortisol in your body, which is stress hormones. So you are probably start to eat more because you will be stressed and you will even don't know that. And yeah, if you are less than 500 calories, you are probably more stressed because of the calorie deficit, and the body goes to the survival mode. So when your body is in survival mode, you probably will burn less calorie because your body do absolutely everything to not die. When there is the survival situation, like we don't have food situation. So don't go below 500 kilocalories deficit. I will give you some kind of calculator below. It is a lot in there. So yeah, calculator, very nice thing. Calculate your body weight, be true about it. You can even, if you wanna to lie the upper limit, not the below your actual weight. Because when you start to lying to yourself that you have less than you have, you will probably do some mistakes. So try to be on 500 calorie deficit, not less, because yeah, you will probably lose more muscle than fat. It is not recommended. Yeah. So, and after the cortisol will stop, when you start eat a bit normal, you'll probably gain all of your weight back. I've gone through that. I know how hard is it. When you have 108, you go to 101, and 3 months later, it was 110. So yeah, I didn't recommend going through that. Um, and yeah, so choose the diet that will feed you, that you can eat every day. For example, in my case, it is at least one meal that is more nutritive, let's say. So it is usually some kind of spaghetti or pieces of pizza, to just have something that is fulfilling me uh, emotionally. And also I eat salads, but I eat salads usually first, because when I'm starving, because I tell you that I'm on intermittent fasting. When I'm starving by around 16 hours, I am so hungry that I will eat absolutely everything, especially after exercise. So yeah, salad first, then you go to the meal that you like, or other thing. You don't need to actually eat salad. You can eat some other kind of vegetables, but from my experience, salad is the less caloric food that you can eat. Or the what's it? I will check one word. Pickled. Pickled. Right. Yeah, today is pickled cucumber. Yeah, pickled cucumber is also very good from the caloric side of view, of course, because normal cucumber have around 20 calories in 100 grams. But when you have pickled with no sugar, not additional calories, uh, only the spices and I believe vinegar. if I know properly, right? Vinegar. So yeah, you will lose around 9 calories from the from the cucumber, and you will get around 11 calories meal. So it is very nice. Uh, yeah, going through that workout. Uh, if you don't want to lose your muscle, you need to apply some kind of exercise, especially to the core part, because you don't want to lose your core stability, and of course your back stability. It is very bad to lose muscle from this too. And I know how it is after 3 years of sitting and not exercising at all, how you can have struggle with pain in the back. Another thing that you want to work with is hands, because you will lose your muscles on the hands. Um, you of course will be suffering with that. So yeah. The next thing that I wanted to tell you is to, of course, have a quite balanced diet. Um, Carbs are important for your muscle when you work out, because and also for your mind. When you don't eat carbs, your mind work bit below the maximum capabilities, because mind use some kind of the carbohydrates stuff to process, and also your muscles use something that is called glycogen. So if you have balanced diet, you will probably want to have it in your muscle, especially when you are working out, because it is, let's say, short time storage of energy in your muscles. So you will can work out a bit more after that, and you will be not so much pumped off after exercising. And another thing that you want to apply to your diet are of course proteins. It is very important, especially when you are losing fat. It is very important to eat proteins, because proteins sustain your muscle. Um, so if you want to maintain your muscle and lose only the fat, you need to eat around 2 grams of proteins per kilogram of weight. So it is 1 gram of protein per pound, I believe. So yeah, going through there. Um, yeah, from the recommendation that I know, you should eat around 6 grams of carbs per kilo of your weight. But if you're trying to lose weight, you will probably cannot fit in that with your caloric deficit. So yeah, and also you need to eat fat to have vitamins and other stuff that are important for your body. So eat fats too. And also fats are very fulfill for your body, as well as proteins. But they like to go through your body. They are not as energetic, not as energetic when you eat it as carbohydrates. Of course, proteins are even less energetic, because around 50% uh, of the calorie that you will get from the protein, 50% of that need to be used to get power from that. And of course, proteins are main thing to gain muscle, because muscle are proteins based, of course. Yeah, and you need a lot of amino. So amino acids are from fats usually. No fats, sorry, from from proteins. Okay, so that's the most common stuff about being on the low-fat diet. I will also now apply some stuff about muscle gain, and then you will have part about supplements. So you can go just straight to that. It will be both from the muscle gainer and fat losers, let's say. And okay, going through that, uh, if you want to gain muscle, you of course need to eat a lot of protein. And the main thing that you want to work with are weight. You need to work with weights. Um, the best exercises that you can do are to participate all of parts of your body, and do 3 sets of 8 of every single thing. So, for example, you are going to work on your muscles on your biceps, and you probably use some weights like up and downs. So to gain muscle on that, your aim is to make 3 times 8. So 3 sets times 8 repeats per exercise. So if the wave is too high and you cannot do 8, go down to do 8. But when you gain 3 times 8, when you will be on top with that, change the weight to 1 step higher. So, for example, you have 20 kilos of weight that you can do 3 by 8. So go to 21 if you have, or something like that, yeah. And stay on this 3 by 8 level. It is the best for the muscle growth from a lot of the articles that I let's say watch, because I usually watch the scientific stuff in the YouTube. So yeah, it is the best to muscle grow. Um, and yeah, apply to all of part of your muscles. Um, don't work on core before exercises, because working on core on the exercises make you struggle in some of them, so you can be less effective and also have more injuries while exercising core before that. And the most recommended is just doing the core stuff when you are not doing the exercises on other part of your bodies. But yeah, in general, focus on 3 by 8. So also, it is recommended to make some flexible exercises, but not that hard, only to gain some flexibility on your muscles. And of course, also it's recommended to not use it just after workout, but the best way is to day after. But if you can't do it day after because you're so tired, you're so fatigued, start to apply it after exercises on other part of your body, the weight exercises. Also, cardio will help to oxidize your body, and don't skip the how it's called warm up. Don't skip warm up. Warm up is very important for your body. Because then you oxidize your muscles, and the muscles will work better due exercises with the weight. So don't skip warm-ups. Find a good video how to do well warm-ups. So going to the supplements. The thing that if you wanna to eat supplements, of course, the supplements that you want to eat to both gain muscle, gain strength, and lose some weight. It is for first creatine, but be careful with the creatine. At first, you will gain some kilograms, and it is due to the fact that creatine helps your muscle to grow bigger. so we will have bigger muscle, and it's also collecting water from your body, so you will have less water in your other part of your body. Your muscle will gain some water, and with the volume, you will also increase your strength. It is also from the studies, it is proven that you will gain around 12% boost of the power. So yeah, it is quite good. Also, you will look a bit bulkier, let's say, because you will have so many, you will have bigger muscles. And things that I wanted to mention you, if you wanted to go with the high creatine, you have two ways. Use supplements, of course, which is easier, and eat a lot of fishes, I believe, and the cows. From that I know, the cows and fishes are the best creatine sources. And don't go up. Your main goal is to have around 5 grams of creatine in your body. Of course, you can speed it up for the first week to go to even 25 grams of supplements with the creatine, but I don't recommend that. You will have probably diarrhea, so yeah. Mm, and believe me, I know what I talk about with this case. So the next thing that I wanted to mention you, it is caffeine boosts. Uh, that's caffeine, let's say. Caffeine, any kind of caffeine. The caffeine give you a boost around 200 kilocalories of more burn while during the day, so you can burn even to 200 calories more, so it's quite additional benefit, but also you need to eat more, so you burn more, but you need to eat a bit more because your body can go to the stress zone, so it is also, you just be curious about it. But from the muscle grow and muscle boost benefit, you will have around 3 to 7 percent boost of the power in your muscles. So it is quite good amount. Sorry, I lose myself. And also you will have around 8% boost in cardio exercises. I don't mention that creatine don't boost the cardio that well, but you will have from the caffeine boost of cardio around 8%. And also don't go behind 400 milligrams of caffeine for the, let's say, the adult, because you can make some not funny stuff with your body. So yeah, max 400, and of course you will have everything that you could. Also, in the short term, in around 1 month, I believe, you will gain around 12% of testosterone boost. But after that, you will just lose this boost, so it is not that nice. But for short periods of time, it is quite okay to do it. To do it, yeah. Citrulline, it is also quite common. Um, it boosts your way the veins, so you will have bigger veins, especially in your muscles. So because of bigger veins, you will get out more toxic stuff from your body. You will get out, let's say, the acids from your muscles, and also you will have more oxygen in them. So due to these reasons, you will be less fatigue, and you will have even to 10% boost of the power, I believe, and both in cardio and the muscle power. but record that was reported was even 53%, but it was only due to cutting the first 2 sets. So if you have, for example, 5 sets of some exercise and you cut off first 2 sets to have only data from the third, fourth, and fifth, you will have around 53% boost to people that don't use citrulline. So it is also quite nice. Sorry, 12% of boost of the cardio. So yeah, I have some notes. Yeah, going through that, vitamin D. If there is less sunny day, especially, or you are living in the place that is not that well, the sunshine is not the greatest thing in your place, and yeah, you should take D3 vitamin. It is very good for your health also. Yeah, so you can gain even up to 80% of the power boost on your muscles. So it is quite a bit. And you can also uh, gain even to 25% of testosterone boost over time. So if you will take day by day the D3, and because you have probably, when you are in less sunny places, you have probably not that much of D3, so to gain that much D3 that our body needs to have, and you will supplement that, and you will gain even to 25% testosterone boost and 80% of muscle power boost. But if you are in well sunny place and you go outside a lot, you probably don't need that. So because you already have the benefits of the D3 vitamin. Vitamin B3, it is recommended to the people that don't eat too much fishes, especially fat fishes. Um, if you eat less than 2 fishes, fat fishes a week, you probably should take B3 vitamins. Um, it is not that well for actually muscle growth, but after taking D3, you will have less, I will find the word, you will have less inflammation, and you will be less fatigue. Um, so it is highly recommended to take it if you have not much of it. I take mine, so I can say you that I have just less fatigue after working out than I was some time ago. So it is highly recommended. And as addition, if you have many inflammations in your body, you can go to there is some illness that your body starts to break down because of so many inflammation, and you can start to have the worst case is to have issues with wait, I want to find the word. You will have more issues with my internet today is so slow. Kidney, yeah, you will have a lot of problems to your kidney, and some people even can die after that. So be careful with that. Don't go to the just take the D3 vitamin, B3, sorry, B3 vitamin. Your health will thanks you, and also you'll be less fatigue after workout. Going through other supplements, multivitamins. Multivitamins are not beneficial to you at all if you are on muscle growth and you eat diverse diet that you have many vitamins from your food. But if you are on the fat loss, or you are on the very high intensity exercises that break your muscles almost all the time, you should take vitamins. It is proven that in case of being well fitted and just gaining muscle or maintaining muscle um, in a normal diet will not benefit you from that, from the multivitamin supplements. But when you are on the muscle loss, on the fat loss, or in the high muscle exercises, or just work in the high intensivity, probably vitamins will boost your almost every part of your body, from health to the body and to your muscle strength. Going further, proteins in whey powder form and BCAA, so it is other kind of proteins. So first I will attack the BCAA because it is mostly known from that it is 22% of muscle gain over time and blah blah blah. Yeah, it is proven that BCAA boosts your muscle growth by 22 times, but it is only recommended when you are on veg diet, because on veg diet you don't get amino that are in BCAA tabs. So um, getting the BCAA aminos will for sure boost your muscles. But if you are not veggie, better way is to take the whey proteins, because whey proteins have the good quality ones had have BCAA included, usually, of course. And if you have the whey powder, so you can the whey proteins, you will gain 55% boost of muscle gain. So it is twice of that. And taking the BCA as addition to taking the regular whey proteins will not benefit you at all. So you're just losing your money when you are taking regular whey powder. But as I say, if you don't take the other VG whey powder that don't contain BCA, probably some of them do, um, these free aminos from the animal fats, I believe. They are from animals, of course, but I'm not sure from the fats or the proteins just. But sorry, I lose myself because it's quite it's almost night, so yeah. Uh, it is of course from proteins, because aminos are proteins. Never mind. Um, yeah, so BCA when you are on veggie to get more muscle weight growth, sorry, and don't and you if you are on diet of the deficit calorie deficit, you will not lose that much muscles while you are veggie. Uh, but better is whey protein powder. So yeah, and also it is, as I talked before, recommended to have around 2 grams of protein per kilogram of your body. And another thing that I wanted to address, what is it? Fat burners. Yeah, fat burners will give you around 5% boost of your fat tissue burn. So it is not that a lot. It is not too much. So most of the fat burners, the main active element in the fat burner usually is caffeine. As we talked before, caffeine itself have better performance than 5%. So I highly advise you to just don't spend money on that and just take a cup of cheap coffee or some other stuff that you will probably have with the caffeine. So, going to the conclusion, if you want to, no matter what you want, what is your goal, stay health, eat health, diet health. Don't go below 500 kilocalories with your caloric deficit, because you will probably go through constant stress of body. So because of that, you will actually gain weight over time. You will lose in the short term, but after that, your body starts to be in survival mode, and you will not lose that much. And after you stop dieting so much, because it is hard to maintain 500 calorie deficit, you will go gain the all the body weight back in the fat tissue, and usually you will have less muscle than you have before. Um, Good quality food, especially the veggies. Veggies are good. You just need to find the right one for you. Yeah, eat chicken if you could, of course. Also, I suggest to eat other source of proteins and fats to get aminos and to get other important for your body vitamins. Um, Workout both for maintaining or growing the muscle. It is very important to work out, especially when you are losing the fat, because if you are on the caloric deficit, your body will eat everything that he could, that it is possible to be eaten from. So muscles go down. um, yeah, eat if you could, of course, eat around 6 grams of carbohydrates. You can go up to 10 easily. It is recommendation, but of course, in some cases, it's good to go down. It is good for your muscle to have more energy over time because of the glycogen, I believe. Yeah, so 6 to 10 grams per kilo. Eat fats to just have vitamins, especially uh, the fish fats are very good for your health. Um, Eat proteins, no matter what is your goal. If you want to gain muscle or maintain muscle, uh, 2 grams per kilo, it's very nice to stay on. Um, Creatine boosts your strength around 12%. I think that is the most important thing that I have to say about it. Wait, I will find. Yeah, 12% boost. And yeah, caffeine gives you around 200 calorie um, more of your body expenditure over day. So it is nice. Also, you have around up to 7% boost on your power in your muscles, and around 8% boost on cardio. Uh, and you have, of course, for short period, testosterone boost up to 12%. Um, Citrulline, actually, sorry. Um, it gives you, sorry, I can't get what I write it. 8% cardio. It is recommended for the also for the muscle weight, because you will get around 10 to 53 in the after third set um, boost. So yeah, you will be less fatigued, you will be more relaxed, you will have less body pain. Vitamin D, if you are in the condition of the sun, let's say, you don't have too much sun outside, it can boost your testosterone up to 25% and gain around 80% of power. But if you have a lot of vitamin D, you will probably have no benefit at all from that. B3 vitamin, so you will be less fatigue and you will be healthier in general. Uh, yeah, Um, Multivitamins, they are good only when you are on very high intensity of muscle stress and body stress at all, or you losing fat in a rapid fast, let's say. So you are not 100 calorie deficit, but 500 or even less. Yeah. So taking multivitamin is in this case is very advisable. BCAA, if you are vegetarian or veggie and you don't eat the animal fats and proteins, you will benefit from that very well. You will have around 22% boost of muscle growth. If you are not veggie, just take just stick with the whey protein. They are boosting you 55% instead of 22. Mm, because they have more amino acids, and of course it have the same aminos. If you have good quality whey protein powder, you will have more just the same BCA, and BCA don't boost itself twice, let's say. Yeah, fat burners, it is just better to stick with the caffeine. So from that, it is all from the topic of the fat burners. Stick with me, subscribe, and stay tuned, let's say. Um, Going further, because of course, as tradition of mine is my day. How was my day? So first thing of the morning, I start to make PDFs from my client that I have from because I'm making a website, and I start to making PDFs of the CMS system that they have, so they can go through easy and just don't ask me any questions if they of course don't actually need to. The most common stuff that will be in PDF, so persons that are not much into technology will have everything explained step by step in the simplest word possible. And yeah, that was first thing on the morning. After that, around 11, I believe, because I start work around 7, it was quite a lot of work from the beginning of the day. I just went up uh, to making some stuff in the house. After that, I take cold shower. After I dry from the cold shower, I go outside. But I remember that today is Saturday, I believe. Sunday, Saturday, yeah, Saturday. So I go to the church because I promised myself by 3 months that I will go to the church actually. So I finally go to church, and I was quite surprised because I think wait, I will find the proper word. Uh, if my computer, of course, will let me. Um, Sermon, I believe. I don't know that it was translated well. Actually, I don't know this word, but yeah, the word of God, let's say, from the Bible was, I feel like, was dedicated for me about the growth that you need to. It was the stuff when you need to go when the one of the persons was on the boat with the Jesus. Jesus go out to the water and he walk on water, and the person go after him, and for a few steps he was walking on the water too, but after that because of the water and the wind, he threw his mind on sight, so he, let's say, stops belief for a second, and then he threw to the water and asked Jesus to help. So it was very quite funny thing to learn because I think that it is dedicated to me because I start working so hard on my things that I wanted to be that I wanted to make every day that are very hard to maintain so many things every day. The work, the quality life, the muscle grow, the fat loss, body fat loss. So yeah, I have quite a lot. I have, of course, let's say uh, for jobs, and also I have studies. So yeah, it is hard, but I need to believe every day. I need to know that the thing that I wanna get are in the um, just in my hand, but I need to grab them, and don't lose my hand. So yeah, after that I start exercising. Um, so it was, I believe, 13 when for I was exercising for around 30 minutes. And after that, I've gone to home, but I was so tired out that I go to closest shop and buy unhealthy thing that is energy drink, unfortunately, with sugar. So it is the worst thing on the diet that you can buy, let's say. But yeah, I just feel that I need some kind of sugar. I was so fatigued. I, of course, don't have muscle burn, but I just feel that I need carbohydrates. I don't know that you have this desire, but I feel that I need carbohydrates this day. So yeah, I take it, go home, make the let's say my only meal in the day. Um, After that, of course, I had the second one, but the main, with the spaghetti with some high protein stuff, and also I eat avocado today. Yeah, and after that, I had start work. I had 1 hour of procrastinating on my phone after finishing it, and after that I start work again. I do as many as I could. I mount the video, and yeah, now I'm recording to you. So thanks for watching, and I think that's all. We will see what tomorrow will bring us. So stay tuned.